Go wild.
Go wild.
Go
Yeah,
wild.
Brad's business. Yeah.
That was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was not a thing. Just like camel fire. Breaks my heart.
Is camel fire a thing?
Black Ovis is not a thing. Which was run by Camel Fire, or Camel Fire was run by Black Ovis. Like all my base layers and pretty much all my hunting gear was bought on Camel Fire.
Really? I thought they were still around.
No, dude. They're gone.
I didn't know that.
As of like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
What? That's fresh news.
Yeah. Do you want me to move? Is this good?
I don't know. Let's see. I haven't touched the cameras yet. Oh, well, that one's not on. Hold on. Let me fix that wall. I can't hear.
Brown chicken, brown go.
Okay, see if that turns on. There you go. Are you in the right spot now? Oh, it's in the thing where it's mirrored. How do I? It turned off again. There we go. I think if you went that way a little bit,
This one?
you'd be more centered in. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. And let me make sure we're live on the IG. Make sure that all the audio is using the right stuff. Yes. Just doing our checks here real quick before we fully kick it off.
Just title this episode, Everyone Has Already Shot You.
Seriously. All right. I think I got it all set up, dude.
Hot dog.
It's never really happened before. I don't really know what to do with my hands.
I want to make sure I don't touch anything.
We'll see what happens when our first caller calls in. Like, that'll probably break. Yeah. About as good as Greg is at it.
Hey, Gregory got out and hunted.
Yeah, he did. He saw deer. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. How come these lights aren't on?
That's weird.
Okay. Ready?
Red tea. So good when it hits your lips.
Damn, Dylan. You really brought the heat with this one.
Well, he was trying to kill the pain of the hernia. You know, he needed the strong stuff.
That was a fun episode.
That was really fun. It was so good that he got to come in.
Yeah.
I just was dying to hear the full story. So that was great.
Like I guess when you get a hernia, you probably feel something, but it does take a minute to like fully.
It's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
I gotta imagine. Well, Gregory had that too.
Yeah. What was his from? Wasn't he like lifting some heavy equipment or something?
He was like lifting a generator by himself or something.
Yeah. Chopping down
Get
trees.
that He-Man strength. Greg and Matt.
Remember when they arm wrestled?
Yes.
They just kept like speaking sweet nothings for like an hour because no one budged.
12 minutes went by. We're like, you guys just want to have a beer?
It's pretty weird.
I think I might have instigated that. I don't know why.
I think I totally instigated that.
It's fun.
That's silly stuff. Well, speaking of arm wrestling, we're brought to you by Nosler. Do you want to fight about it? I don't know what to do with that. I got to find when I'm going to sight my rifle in. I don't know that I need to sight it in. I just more or less go to make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be.
Pretty good idea.
Yeah. So usually it's like a couple rounds. I'm like, okay, it's still doing what it's supposed to. We're fine. There shouldn't be any drastic changes. Do you like? I just hope that I can kill a deer before then, so I'm not going. Oh, I should be hunting instead of shooting my rifle. That's usually.
That's always a tough paradigm. Once November hits and everything starts speeding up, and there's less daylight hours after work or whatever, it's like, when am I gonna freaking get in to shoot this gun? Should I be bow hunting instead of doing this? Like, what should we do? And if you don't have a place to like shoot it, and you have to go to like a public range,
which I do,
kind of like like you're kind of stuck. I always used to just bring mine up to the cabin one day and shoot there, but 3 hours away. I'm just doing
unless you're gonna be up there anyways for something, but. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, November. Happy November, everybody.
Sweet November. It's here.
When the deer are almost as dumb as the hunters.
Almost.
Oh, not quite.
Sometimes.
But they're getting dumber.
Yeah, they're still pretty smart.
Yeah.
Those big ones are hard to get. You can get them tripping up, but I don't know. You still got to be in the right place and at the right time.
Yeah. You just got to luck yourself into a spot now.
Yeah.
If they're there and they're with a doe, they're probably behaving stupidly. But if you're not where they are, you
Just not
just
gonna
feel
see
like the most desolate lost soul on the planet. Like it's a rut. They're just running around somebody. There's $18, and I see nothing.
When you do see it though, it feels like quite magical to be a part of it because you feel like you're in it. And I've called you and Greg from the woods. They're running around. Like I get so jacked, dude. It's so exciting because you're like, it could happen at any moment. Like anything could happen, and it's so exciting. I love it. So it's November, and so our other partners, Latitude. I wanted to call out. We talk about their saddles all the time and their sticks, but they have packs, and their pack is really nice. I have the Ranger 22. I think they have the 33. Is that I might be getting the name.
I think they have the Ranger 11.
11, smaller
version.
22.
They might have a 33. I'm not sure.
I think they do, which is bigger.
I think ours is perfect.
The 22, I don't need from what I do here in the Midwest, and it straps around your gut. So like you take some pressure off your shoulders. It's got the chest strap. It's a good system. It's a good pack. It fits their profile platform, which is what I use. I put it in the pack. There's probably a better way to do that. And I put the sticks on the outside. So I get to the bottom of the tree. I take my sticks and just put them aside, zip into the pack real quick, grab the platform, put the thing back on my back. And then I don't know I've not had a good setup for my sticks this year for like bringing those up the tree with me. So that's not been a good, that's not to do with their systems, to do with me. But I do have a little thing to hang on the platform onto my saddle. So that helps.
Does it hang on the side?
It's kind of like in the back a little bit.
The back is probably best because it depends how many sticks you have. I always try to put my 2 bottom sticks on from the ground without bringing anything up with me.
Okay.
I can put on the bottom one, climb up, put on number 2. And then what I did is they make those, I think the company's called Night Eyes. Does that sound familiar? They're in like, all the little sporting goods shops. But they had like 18-inch gear ties. One end had like a loop built onto it, and then it's like a metal wire coated in plastic.
Yeah, I have the gear ties.
Yep, yeah, I cut it in half, and I just like did the old like
mollywogging
or half hitch like on the bottom of the strap, the shoulder strap. So I have one on each side that's just a 6-inch little strand of wire. So I just put my stick there and wrap that little wire around it, and then that holds it in place. Like if you put like a string or like you hang it on something,
it's
like
banging into stuff.
It moves a lot, but if you hook it on that wire and you hook it real tight, it literally just stays whatever angle you kind of have it pointed. So then when I get up, I've been using my lineman's belt a lot this season for climbing because I didn't always do that. I was just kind of climbing and hanging and like had my foot wrapped around the tree.
Sketchy,
and
dude.
like I've been made a point to be safer and to use it, and I've been using it a lot. And it's
easy when you're wearing a saddle
it's so much easier. It's just like, man, you go up like a freaking scrub oak tree, like out in a little like brushy clearing.
You got to be undoing it every
1,000 branches.
Yes.
You just like all I'm doing is taking it off and taking it on. That's not safe to me. I'm like, so then I don't even wear it. But like if it's a straight tree, I'll wear it and hang everything.
Well, more so safety. Yes, because I think if you fall with that, you're still probably in some trouble.
Yeah.
But just to be able to use 2 hands to get your stuff set up
is way better.
Way better than otherwise. No matter what, you have to be holding on and dicking around with one hand. So yeah, but to your point, when there's like the tree I set up in when I went out the other night, I had to keep unlooping and looping and unlooping and looping. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is like, what's the point of this? I'm not latched in.
I'm detached half the time because there's so many branches.
And it's sketchy. And you're trying to be quiet.
But you should do it. So those are listening.
Well, yeah, because by the time I do get to where I need to be like leaning back and like doing something. That was a really odd tree to be in, by the way. That was uncomfortable the entire sit, regardless of having a comfortable saddle. Didn't matter.
It looked like everything was
it just nothing could make sense. But I was like, well, I'm gonna make it work because like this is like there's not much else over here to work with. And I got up there and there's some other stuff that was trimmed off. Like clearly people have hunted out of that tree before, and I can see why. I think it's a much better gun spot.
It's like the hunting community doorknob. Everybody gets a turn.
Yeah. I mean, it was old sign. Like it wasn't like I didn't see any fresh branches broken off. So it's probably the first one this season.
Somebody was definitely going back that direction. Though.
Yeah, walk past the cell cam and give him the old thumbs up. I just big smile, thumbs up. As I picked the milkweed right in front of the camera. I was like, I could use some more of this.
Hopefully I have video.
They probably did.
Stuff in his pocket.
That's what I was
I ran into a fellow tonight. I went out before podcast here and wanted to go pick up 2 cameras in a spot. And there was a truck parked down the way. And he was going into the woods the same time as me, which was late for hunting. And he was wearing blaze orange. So I was like, well, he's bird hunting. Whatever. So like it didn't stop me from going in to get my cameras. But I got the first camera, and then I decided to make like a loop around my second camera just to kind of scout and see what it looked like, because
It's a hot sign.
you're still looking. So I
Yeah,
was like
thanks,
kind of
buddy.
trying to keep an eye out for you. But all of a sudden I kind of like made my way down a way I don't normally walk, and I saw the fella. He had his crossbow, but he's wearing blaze orange. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Maybe
He's
that's just
like,
what he has to
"Hey,
stay
man." He's like,
warm.
are you hunting back here? I was like, no, I'm just going to get a camera. I was like, where are you going? He's like, well, I was going to find a tree somewhere up here. I was like, perfect. I'll just back all the way out, and I'm going to go the opposite way, and I'm not going to mess with you. And he's like, no, I don't care. You can go get it. I was like, dude, you're hunting. Like, so I just backed out and went back to the road, and then just like walked north like 300 yards and just made a big loop the opposite direction as to like, not mess with them. Yeah, I was able to grab my cameras. There's some pretty decent sign around, but yeah, I mean, I jumped one buck.
Okay.
This nice little green patch of grass, like a 2 or 3 year old.
He's bedded down and you jumped him?
I think he was making it rub.
Oh. Yeah, so he didn't hear you coming. He's too busy rubbing up on a tree.
I think he was rubbing. Huh. Got pretty close to him.
Rubbing one out, huh?
Rubbing one out in the grassy meadow.
We got our first caller.
Woo! There we go.
I think it's... Wait, what am I doing? Where's it showing all my information? I don't know. Well, it says Bryce. I think we got it. Let me make sure this works. Hang tight. Can you hear us, Bryce? Or you can hear us okay? Sweet, we can hear you. I think it's working. I think I got it. We haven't gotten into the rut stuff yet. We're just about to. So the fact that you're calling is good timing. We're looking to try to do a bit of a Rut Report episode. If the calls start to flow in, we can try to get a good idea of what people are seeing and stuff. So where are you calling from? Oh, this is Bryce.
Oh, yeah. You were up north, huh? With the crew? How'd it go, buddy?
Sweet.
My uncle hit one, a giant 8-pointer right on the shoulder. Wasn't like 2 inches of penetration. Wasn't able to find it. I had a buck chasing underneath me at 15 yards. Wind kicked up, so I decided to do a ground sit, and I had the biggest buck of my life. Walked out at 15 yards. I got it full draw, waiting for him to take 4 more steps, and he must have spent somebody in life. And
oh man, that's super exciting though, to have a huge buck like that on the ground, 15 yards. What kind of stuff were you set up in?
Oh yeah.
What kind of terrain?
I was based pines, just really pine swamp, pines that bordered the edge of the swamp, on the back end of a clear cut that they were actively logging in. So I walked in there and there's a ton of scrapes. I mean, just that you couldn't walk 10 feet without seeing a scrape.
Oh my gosh.
And I set up kind of in between 3 pine trees. So I had cover to my front, the left and stuff like that. So I was just, kneeling in the middle, and I looked up and he was coming in, and yep.
Those hurt, man.
Didn't get it done, but we had... Oh boy, did we see deer and wolves. I ended up coming face to face with a wolf at like 30 yards.
Dude, did
wow.
Did that chill your spine a little bit? How did that go down?
So where I walk out, I was walking out at dark, and there's a T junction. So I'm at the T, and I'm looking down with my headlamp because there's always a stick that I trip on. And I looked up, and he was just standing there staring at me like 30 yards. So I put my arms up, tried to look big, and I'm yelling, hey wolf, just trying to, scare it off, and it's not doing anything.
You got nothing to be scared of.
Yeah, exactly. So thankfully I always carry a pistol in these woods. So I just ended up shooting the ground like 15 feet off to the left of it, and finally it ran away. But I was face to face with him for a good 45 seconds to a minute.
That's a long minute.
Buggering off. No, I ran back to the truck pretty fast.
Well, there's always more than one. I mean, not
that's
always,
the scariest thing about a walkout is
unless it's a lone wolf, which is rare.
One, there's probably 1 or 2 that you don't see.
But the lone wolf would be the scary one, because that's, if he's not with the pack, then he's not going to do normal wolf stuff. He's going to do some sketchy shit like try to attack a human.
Like
the only wolf attacks
food
ever recorded in history are from wolves that got ejected from the pack and had some shit wrong with them. But knowing if there's a pack around, that's creepy too.
No idea. I didn't see any more. but I booked it. I've never ran 800 yards faster in my life with a bow in my hand.
Is that a new 800-meter record?
Bow in hand.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you had a
15
good
pounds
trip.
of saddle gear on my back. Yeah, it was a great trip. My cameras down here in the Waukesha County area are absolutely lit up with daytime bucks. And my buddy, who is currently in the stand, trapped because he has a giant 8-pointer and a small 8-pointer fighting at 35 yards in front of him, but it's past legal light, so he can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's a tough one, but he's probably doing the right thing. Let him work their stuff out, work off before he gets down and busts them out if he's got the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That is
Cool.
also Waukesha County. So
How educated would a buck be if they're in that state of mind? Like you get down, like they're like, whatever. Like I imagine that you're not educating them too much. I if I were in the stand, I'd be like, fuck this, I'm getting out. They don't care about me. But that's just me. Maybe that's why I don't kill deer. It would be cool to witness that though.
So what's up next for you, Bryce? You going to be hunting some of your spots in Waukesha County here, or are you going back up to Jackson?
So I'm going to be hunting some public spots that I've got here. I've got a ridge line that they've been working pretty hard. I've got my private. I got a blind set up on my private. And then come gun season, back up to Jackson County for the 10-day gun hunt.
You're going to be up there for all 10 days.
Or 9 days.
Keep in mind, by the way, guys, anyone listening, Bryce has been on the podcast before, and he in the past he had quit a job for not letting him take off to go to deer camp. So I imagine you're gonna be there for the full 10 days or 9 days.
Yeah. Yep. We just brought our camper up and put it in storage this past weekend up there. So it's already up there. You just got to drive in, set it up on the state forest, and we'll be in the sticks for all 9 days.
God, that sounds glorious.
Yeah, you can level the score with that Mr. Buck you saw at 15 yards. It'll be a little bit different with a little more with a high power rifle in your hands.
I will be taking a page from your textbook and sitting right in the middle of that swamp waiting for him.
Attaboy.
A lot of people taking pages from Derek's textbook. I wouldn't advise, but there's some like fine print. Like you'll get the deer, but there's some other things you're gonna have to wrestle with.
Dude, all I could think about today is when I found that other spot and I was like, oh, that tree would be perfect for Eric. I was like, there's no way he can get in this in the dark. This would be a nightmare.
My land nav at night is just shit. I will say that the Onyx tracker feature is really accurate, and I've been using that in my track in, so then I am able to like track out and like crossing that river or that creek in the same spot where I knew what I was getting into. I was able to get to that spot again. I was like, okay, this is helpful.
Well, as soon as you get off into the taller stuff, it's so hard. You can't tell where you are.
Exactly.
Like, it's freaking impossible. You're like doing some Magellan shit with the stars. You're like, I've seen. Oh no, that star was on like this.
Moving.
No,
Anyways.
no.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for calling in, dude.
Yeah, thanks for the update, Bryce.
Yeah,
Man,
no
good to hear from you.
Good to hear they're moving down here.
Oh yeah, I just got out of the woods, so you guys were live doing a rut report. So
perfect.
Woo!
Best time to call in for a rut report. It's amazing.
Well, good luck down here in Waukesha.
Thank you. See you guys too.
Later.
Or Eric, because you already tagged one. Later.
Yeah. You got time with the gun though. You gonna be up north for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad, I'm calling you out. No, he's probably coming out of the woods right now. But I'm gonna call my dad out because the last time I talked to him, he was like, "Well, what are you doing for gun season?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know. We'll figure it out." And he's like, "Well, if you want to hunt down by you, because you got a lot of nice deer down there." I was like, "Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth before I slap those words out of your mouth." Up north, deer camp. Don't ever say those words again.
Don't you ever say that again.
Don't you ever
say that again.
Yes. Shout out to Cody Hoon, because I don't know if you guys know him or that picture on there, but that's like a 206-inch buck on public land. Cody had an amazing story with that one.
What state was that in, Cody?
Iowa.
Okay. So that's
all we can say.
Still huge, but like I don't know that exists here in our general area. Like, have you even got one that big on trail cam before?
200 inches?
Right?
No.
Like, I don't know that you're just,
dude,
like, good for you, man.
He's on another level.
But that's wild. And it's a beautiful buck.
and it was
the
a
drop time,
crazy
all that.
story. If you guys are not following Public Land Whitetails, which is Cody's
Which we
channel
are.
on YouTube, go subscribe because when he puts this hunt out, because he's got, I think, most of this, if not all of this on camera, it's going to be freaking wild. It's really cool. It's really cool. And now he's hunting down with Brian.
Dombrowski?
No, the other Brian.
Oh, jeez.
No, the other Brian. He's hunting. Well, that Brian Dombrowski's in Illinois right now, too. But Cody's in Illinois with Brian Rogers.
Brian Rogers, yes. Okay.
Brian Douglas Rogers.
Dude, you can't get that straight.
I was trying to
I
explain the
can't
whole
get it
Brian thing
straight,
and how
yeah.
confusing that is to
That
us
was very confusing.
Wisconsin folks when I was down there.
Thank you for the heads up on the audio. It was all set. I don't know what changed, but it's all good now. So people can hear the callers. We can hear everybody. Everything's all good. Post production is gonna be a stupid pain in the ass now because I missed something. So that's great, but it's not like I'm tired or anything. It's fine. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Grant, are you getting any deer on the trail cam up in Langlade, or is it just guys dragging out deer, or what's going on with the deer sitch?
Where is Langdale County?
Langlade.
Langlade. Oh,
That's,
why did I read that wrong?
Grant. So Grant and I went to high school together.
Okay.
He's hunting not far from the cabin.
Okay.
Langlade is, we hunt in Langlade too. He's not too far from where we're at. This is like
Do you ever get
north central ish,
Okay.
northeastern.
getting pressure on camera is not a bad thing either. Then you know what you're up against and dealing with.
Oh yeah, and it depends where your camera's at.
Yeah. And who knows where people are going. That one spot that I hunted that you kind of helped me get to, it's kind of the end of the line over there.
Dude, that was like an early season when the oaks dropped. It was going to be like you had a window of like 5 days.
Yeah.
and
No,
after
the one
that-
where I was at the other day.
Oh,
Just the other
that
day.
one.
That felt like you're not really going much further than that
Yeah,
point. Otherwise, maybe, but it's a lot
Well,
of water.
because you can come. Yeah, because you can come in from the other side too.
I was on edge that whole hunt, which is a good thing. But there is does all around that, and they're just slopping through. I don't know if the video I sent, if you could hear any of that or not, but
I
they're
don't think
just
so.
clip-clopping through the freaking swamp. And I was like, either there's a beaver, a muskrat, or some deer. And it was deer. Yeah, all of them were deer. That's what it turned out to be. I was like, okay, I can't see them through the cattails. I can just hear them.
You got to set up in that tree just to the south because you can shoot on that one.
Yeah.
You can shoot like 50 yards.
Didn't
Dude,
realize
but you
that's
were in
way
the
out.
deer.
I
You
was
were in the deer.
In the deer, but not enough. Yeah, he said, haven't been up there yet, so gotta check his SD card. No deer yet on the cellular cam. So cams are fun. Mine are dead. I don't know. They died up. Batteries ran out. I've learned a thing or two about batteries, and I should probably stop requesting everything to be a video. And so I don't know. I just get so excited.
That's what they help. We were talking about that before. That's what they do. Is they scratch the itch a little bit when you can't get out all the time.
Yeah.
Now you don't have any itches. Well, you don't have any scratchers for all your itches.
You've been really helping me though. You've been sending me trail cam
I don't know
pictures
if I've
of
been
your-
helping you though. I think I've been making it worse.
Like, I need to get out. I was at work today and I'm just like shouting at people. Like, they're like, what's wrong? I was like, I should be hunting. That's what's wrong. Why am I here right now?
My wife usually hears about my gripes with the hunting season, but for the last month, she's been hearing about yours because I've been like, if I could get Eric to like right here, I think he could get one on a west wind. She's like, didn't tell him to do it. I'm like, I don't know if I should or not.
You should. I'm supposed to be half day on Thursday this week, but a call got rescheduled. So now I'm like, shit, I think I need to be on the call. Then Friday, I was going to hunt all day. Well, I got something else rescheduled Friday morning. So I have to do
Is that
that.
the 11 o'clock thing?
Yeah. And then I
That's
have
not the
Saturday,
worst.
Sunday, which gambling with family there a little bit. And then Monday I have off. So again, I'm gonna have to be like,
Friday's the day, dude.
yeah, I don't know. Unless I'm like, I
But
can
you got to
hunt
at least hunt in the
and
morning.
Be out there in the morning.
Because man, this is going to be the busiest weekend of the year in
And
the
then I have to
woods.
climb down
thus
and, like, get it
far.
done,
So
yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday is going to be like nothing's normal yet.
Yeah.
So Friday would be Friday morning.
We got another caller. I think it's Calder.
Calder.
This is a New York Rut Report, right, Calder?
Yeah, how you guys doing today?
Calder Rogie.
Yeah, doing
Hey,
good.
buddy.
Yeah, doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm just good. I'm sitting here organizing my hunting backpack. I'm getting grip tapes on my Latitude climbing sticks here and just getting in the mood.
Did you pack some brass knuckles in case you were going to Kevin Vistas and those guys at the public parking
Oh
spot?
man, I was laughing.
Kevin Vistas and those
I
guys.
want
Yeah, I
here
was like,
now.
yeah, I was a little riled up, maybe.
No, that was great. And yeah, I take his advice with a grain of salt too. I'm not trying to, ruin anybody else's hunt, but no, we've had some cold weather up here in New York. We've gotten snow a couple times, and it's melted off, but it's dipping down into the 30s, into the high 20s at night. And so the bucks are active. Yeah, I've got them on daylight cam. I've been out in the stands a couple times. I had a spike buck chasing around a doe out in front of me, so that was good. And then had a little 4-point crotch horn out cruising in front of me the other day too, when I had my 9-year-old nephew with me out in the tree stand. So
That's cool.
yeah, it's been fun. It's definitely getting cold out here, but nothing that I've wanted to pull the trigger on yet. So
Glad you're in a little bit of action, though.
Yeah, when you have the action, it makes it so much more fun because it's like it helps. It helps it helps with the time. Not that you want time to go fast, but you like look back on your smartwatch and you can tell when you did a run because there's a big spike in activity. Everything else is like low level stuff. Like there's not really much happening. You can think back on your day. You're like, I did see that spike, like, and that was exciting. There was a deer, and then that like just imprints in your mind for a while until the next thing happens again. Maybe I saw someone posted a video the other day of a mole popping out from the ground where they were sitting on the ground. And I was like, dude, I'd watch that mole all day long and then watch me miss the buck. That has happened before. Usually when I start watching the field mouse come and scurry through, I focus on the mouse and then I'm like, gosh, it's a freaking deer right there.
yeah, that's true. It was good. I had my nephew with me. He's 9 years old. You have to be 12 years old to hunt in New York. And so he just likes to go out, and I take him out with me. And we were actually watching a doe and a fawn in the next field over that we can't shoot into. And we had this crotch horn come out, and we weren't even paying attention to him. And then all of a sudden we're like, oh crap, there's a deer, it's a buck. And, I have a doe tag, I have a buck tag, but I'm working on being a little more patient and, trying to wait for something a little bit bigger to harvest. But yeah, it was exactly that situation. We were locked on the doe and the fawn and just watching them. And all of a sudden it was like, oh, there's a buck out in front of us, so that was great. But yeah, we're getting cold up here, and I'm looking forward to some snow, and hopefully I'll be able to get out and maybe put on a couple miles tracking in the snow, and we'll see what happens. But
That'll be fun.
When does your rifle season open? Is it open now?
yeah, so we have a really long rifle season. Our rifle opener is October 26th.
Holy
and
crap.
it runs through December 14th.
Whoa, I didn't know that. That's very different.
Wow.
Yeah, so we rifle hunt the whole, the end of October, and then the whole month of November and the early part of December.
That's deadly. That is deadly.
Yeah,
Be a lot of dead deer around here if that happens.
it definitely is. But yeah, so anyway, it's getting cold up here in the Northeast. The deer moving, the bucks seem to be chasing if there's a doe in heat, and hopefully I'll be, getting a picture sent over to you, something on the ground here.
Oh, yeah. Send it when you get it, buddy.
Heck yeah. If you get out on a tracking, with some snow, Calder, I need you to send me some pictures of those tracks. I want to live the tracking. I've been dreaming of doing that for years and years and years and years.
Maybe that's our next media hunt. We send you up with Calder into New York. And
Please,
we do a hunt.
let's
on
do an
tracking.
Adirondack tracking
We don't
hunt.
need Hal blood. We can figure it out with Calder.
We'll take Hal if he wants to come too, but Calder's coming with me.
Yeah, absolutely. And those guys, the Big Woods Buck guys, they've been over here too in the Adirondacks a few times and stuff. But we seem to get snow, a little bit sooner than even they do, maybe up in Maine and stuff like that, hit or miss. Just the weather systems that we have pushing through here. But yeah, hit me up anytime you guys are looking to get out and do some traveling, and I'll let you know when we get snow hitting the ground.
Yeah,
here.
I think we need to make sure our Gerber knives are sharp, and we have to have some reason to go use them. And that might be why we go up.
Gerber. You think that's a good idea? Well, I might
keep in mind too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, just keep in mind, we got that long rifle season. So October 26th to
Yeah.
December 14th. I mean, you got a whole month there, right in peak rup.
Yeah. Hey, Nosler, we
action,
can
so.
come knocking on some more doors.
I feel you filled the buck tag early with archery. I should have been out there. I should be out there with Calder right now.
Forget Illinois.
Calder, I'm gonna have to talk to you about this summer. We might be doing a little trip to Niagara Falls with the kids. So if we make a loop through, which I'd like to do, I might have to hit you up.
It'd be fun.
Yep, do it. I'm not too far away, so get a hold of me.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck with the rest of your season.
I'll listen.
Keep us posted.
Yeah, have a good night. I'll listen on here.
Appreciate it, buddy. See ya.
Later.
Northeast Rut Report, stuff's happening. I don't think it seems like bucks are starting to do more ruddy stuff, but the does aren't doing more slutty stuff yet. Like are does going into heat? Is that happening?
A select few.
Like when
so the
when
major
do does start to go into, because
the major breeding period is around like November 7th ish, maybe a little bit later to like the 15th is when the majority of does come in. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be some early. That doesn't mean there's not going to be some late. But like Bo, our buddy, shout out to Bo. He shot a really nice buck in Illinois.
Okay.
Yep, like 2 mornings ago. So today he calls me while I'm driving into work at like 6:30. He's like, dude, I'm driving around the public. Like I'm looking, I'm scoping. I've already seen 3.5-year-old bucks with does.
Wow.
They've isolated does out in the middle of like grass fields. He's like, so there's does coming into heat or who are close to coming into heat. And they've got them out in spots where other deer won't find them. So that's like the weird thing that happens, right? During the lockdown phase when you don't see any deer, they're in lockdown. They've pushed their doe where other deer can't easily smell them is what they do, right? Because you've seen what happens when there's a hot doe. There's 4, 5 bucks, right? And it gets crazy. So these older deer, especially, they know right away. Take them somewhere where it's almost impossible for another deer to smell them.
Honey, come on. Let's go
Hey, let me. Well, they're not that nice.
No,
they're not that nice. They're quite aggressive and mean. But that's basically.
Rapey,
Come over here into the dark corner in the alley of where my car's parked, and we'll lock the doors. That's kind of what's going on. Yeah, well, they got a rack. They're racking them up pretty good. But that's what he was seeing. So. I think it's starting. There's going to be a few hot does that are definitely going to get
you get one hot doe coming through an area, and it's like buckle up.
Oh gosh, yeah. But that's the hard part, right? Is so your dream is to get that first hot doe in front of you, because then every buck's going to become. But what are they doing when they come by you? They're not standing still.
No, they're running around.
And you can't yell it loud enough.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah,
you could throw a bowling ball out of a tree on them, and they would not stop running. Like, that's the frustrating part. You're going to see them, but getting them get a shot is freaking hard.
Yeah, it's not the same type of hunt where they're just kind of on their pattern. Meh. And they're what the fuck was that?
And you have all day to concentrate. Like, it's dude, when they're flustered and you're riled up and you're all freaking riled up from it, it's very hard to connect.
I remember 2 years ago, on this public, I had a spike chasing a doe, and they went right into my wind path, like straight downwind of me. The doe knew it, and she was getting the fuck out of Dodge, but she's being trailed by this buck, and they're like doing big circles around me. Basically, this buck hits my path, locks onto me in the tree, sees me, and basically was like, if I could hear his thoughts, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like he's like, I'm gonna go. Like, I see you, I don't care. She's going that way. I have to proceed. And like, it was a really fun interaction because I was like, all right, buddy, go chase her. I'll let you pass.
Anybody who watches a bunch of YouTube hunting channels, the Tether does like they're just airing they did like a deer camp series that they did in Illinois public land last year.
Okay.
And a couple of the guys that I follow very closely, Lucas Psycho and Dustin Mall, they've been doing it for a couple of years. And Lucas Psycho is walking in the morning with another guy. He shot a buck and they just aired it. I think it went out today.
Okay.
And I watched it on my lunch break. And they're walking in and there's this doe that comes by. They have their headlamps on. It's dark. And this doe comes by right in front of them. And like 2 or 3 bucks are just grunting. They're standing like from me to you away from them. Like they don't care at all. They're grunting burp, 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 and like running past them and like almost stepping on their toes and like, what the fuck is happening? This is incredible. And like a pretty big buck.
That's when you get your Gerber out right there.
But they got the hot dough and the cover of darkness. They didn't give a shit what was going on.
Yeah, it was dark. Could you stab a deer in the dark like a self-defense? Would that count?
You
If
could,
it got that
you
close
could try to
I
convince
feel
your
like
game
that
warden.
could work. Like, dude, he scared me. I just started going.
I had one knife. He had 10.
I was gonna get attacked.
Did not seem fair.
I had doe estrus on me. I thought I was gonna get. For a second, I thought I was gonna
Do you think it was deodorant? Sorry.
Step Brothers.
Too soon?
I could have the Step Brothers. I gotta clip that. I think I haven't done a clip in a long time. For a second, he had the craziest look in his eyes.
Do it. Dude, yeah, I think you should bring some November Rut.
I should.
Some Rut clips back.
We can do it. We've been having fun with the Insta 360s. I may or may not be calling in on Friday. Well, we don't do our show on Friday, so tonight's the night. You got to do tonight.
I think he means
Damien.
calling into work.
Oh yeah, that makes way more
He's
sense.
going hunting Friday.
Got it.
Damien's gonna go kill a deer Friday, bro.
Damien's a killer.
He's gonna make it happen.
He's-
Oh no,
Yeah, dude. Let's
Bro, I'm
take,
sorry.
Take her easy. I already
these
had one
knees,
problem.
damn these knees.
Bees. We have a caller on the line. It's John. John Seffler, who was on here recently.
He
and
just
he's
shot
got
a big
deer.
buck.
John, you're live.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How we doing,
Sorry to keep you
John?
waiting there.
Doing good. Doing good.
Hey, how are you
Just,
gonna? Hey,
had to
no,
travel
no,
back
no.
to the-
You hold on. How are you gonna do some episode on how you're not a trophy hunter and then shoot a beautiful giant buck like that? I'm just joking. Congrats.
Thanks, man. I would like to say that I started listening right at the start. You guys said, and it's very true. You have to hunt where they are, and if you're not hunting where they are, you're not going to get them. And
Easier said
I've
than
just
done.
been
of course.
fortunate with the land that I get to hunt. What's that?
Easier said than done. Like, that's the dumbest thing in the world. We go to hunt where the deer are. Yeah, okay. Well, tell me where they are.
Well,
Sorry.
but it's true. There's a whole lot, and I would say the same thing about muskie fishing. You got to fish where the muskies are. And I've just been fortunate to be able to hunt good property over the years, and over the years you learn the property, and it's private, and you can, I got a stand that's always been a money stand, and I on Friday I took Friday off, and Friday night it was good. The straps were good. It's a tree steps and a hang on, and I climbed in Friday night. I saw some deer Friday night, but not a ton. And then I got another one. There's two other ones out there. And when I was heading out Saturday morning, I was debating on which one to. And I thought I'm going to go right back to the same one because that's been a good morning stand. And of course, like I told you guys on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, I got a nephew out there who knows these deer almost by name. And, he's texting me and he's telling me where these deer are moving and what's going on. So I climbed back in on Saturday morning, and it was 10 minutes in the shooting light. I mean, it was early, and the sun had just come up. I think I shot the deer at like 7:40. Then I heard the ridge and coming right down the trail where they always come. But for whatever reason, there was no does. He didn't come into any calling or rattling. He just was cruising, turned around and kind of went back the way that he came from, not on the same trail, but a different trail. And I thought, well, what the hell's going on? I'm not going to get this deer. And I did what never ever works, which is pull your grunt call out and grunt to the deer that's walking away. And by God, I turned him around on a dime and he came back a different way.
Oh, God, it worked. Better get ready.
Yards. Yeah. I've had it work twice. And,
That's incredible.
But yeah, it was just, and look, I'm not going to sit here and brag about all my scouting skills and, the preseason work that I did. But I will say that I'm fortunate to hunt a good area, and I've got stands in good areas, and you just got to go into those stands when the wind is right and when the time of year is right, and good things can happen really fast. And that happened for me on Saturday, and I'm absolutely freaking thrilled.
Congratulations, buddy.
I don't know how many more of these things. Yeah, thanks, man.
Well, it's a beautiful buck too, and you got the Stormy Cromer hat on. I mean, you got there's a whole vibe going on in that photo, and it's just great.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't hunt with a Stormy Cromer, you ain't hunting, in my opinion.
Oh, well, I guess that
You
means
have a couple.
I guess that means I'm bringing one of my Stormy Cromers to Illinois this week.
I have an OKS Hunter Stormy Cromer later on your
Well, the
summer.
problem with those damn things is you got to have some disposable income because they're about $50 a throw. So
Yeah, but they last, man. I got like the waxed cotton one is my favorite one.
Yeah.
Like it's a little
Oh,
bit water resistant,
yeah.
and that sucker I've had for 10
Mhm.
years, and that thing looks like I got it yesterday.
yeah, no, they're that's good stuff. Made in ironwood. So,
You got it.
Yeah.
but yeah, it was good. And then the next morning, my nephew Gunner, who is the hunter that kind of came up hunting, I don't want to say under me, but he did learn a few things from me, and he shot a giant 8-pointer again on Sunday morning. So,
Ooh,
Sweet.
nice work, Gunner.
it's a good piece of property, and him and I kind of got it figured out, and shit, it's a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
I went to bed Saturday night. I was just kind of like, I'm blessed. It's just I'm very, very fortunate. So I know a lot of folks don't have what I have. And
Did you
cool,
do any
but
particular did you cook up the loins or anything, or do you got any rituals you do after you get a deer like that?
Great question.
So what I've started doing, and this is my new favorite one, is the heart. You guys ate heart with me before.
Yes.
but
Yeah,
I
we did.
chunked it up and breaded it. Yep. So my new favorite way to cook heart is you take a lot of the inside of it out, and then you stuff it with like a traditional Thanksgiving stuffing.
Stuffed
And-
venison heart.
And then I made that. Oh, stuffed venison heart. I made it for me and my mom on Saturday night, the night that I killed it. It was, oh my God, it was absolutely delicious.
Sounds
Yep.
awesome.
Side of mashed potatoes and some green beans. It was wonderful. Gravy. Yeah. Stuffed venison heart. So yeah, I learned that from a buddy who shot a moose in Newfoundland, and that's what the Newfoundland guides do with their hearts. They stuff it like a
big
turkey
fucking
with
heart.
a moose heart.
You need about 3 boxes of stuffing if you're doing a moose heart.
Yeah, you do.
That'll feed the whole camp.
In a really big goddamn cooker.
Holy cow, get a Dutch oven for that one.
Oh yeah, I had my crock pot was maxed out last night. I was getting some food ready for the Illinois trip, and I had some venison roasts. I somehow packed 3 venison roasts into my little slow cooker, and the juices just kept coming out. I was like, how can there be more than what I already put in? How is it making more? And I had towels
do.
wrapped around this
They
thing.
do.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
man.
I made a mess. Hopefully it's good.
Smells good, I bet.
Yeah, it smelled great.
It's a bloody mess.
But yeah, I had to come back up to the UP for work, and I just got to my house up in the UP, and I saw you guys were on, and I thought, well, shit, I'll listen while I unload here, and I'll call in. Maybe you want to hear my story. So
Hell yeah.
Awesome,
No,
yeah.
I'm glad you did.
And I think the coolest thing, John, is, after the conversation on the podcast about trophy hunting and how your, seasons of hunting have kind of changed, it's got to be really cool sharing that property with your nephew Gunner and seeing him be so successful and kind of like follow in the footsteps. Like that's got to be one of the coolest parts about hunting that property is sharing it with your nephew. I would imagine.
It really is, and I said about that property for years, because he's there and he can be there almost daily. And I said, if anyone can ever figure this property out, they're going to kill big ones every single year. And he's 19 years old and he's doing it. It's pretty
What a
cool.
stud.
It's really, really
Well, if he ever wants to
cool.
be on the podcast, you let him know he's welcome anytime.
All right, I'll send the offer. So, Eric, get out in the woods and kill one. I was listening to what Derek said, and he's right. Now's the time to get out there. So, yeah. But
I'm aware.
good luck to you boys, and I appreciate you taking my phone call.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you bet.
John. Congrats.
Have a good night.
Thanks, guys. Later.
All right, we got to answer Michael John's question
Yeah, I
because
saw that too.
my best bud Mike, he asks a question every time. We usually neglect him. So, all right, name your drink of choice at the bar after a long, unsuccessful day out of hunting. So you haven't seen jack shit. You sat all day. What's the drink of choice?
I don't know, man. Like we don't.
Anything.
Yeah, just give me some alcohol. I like to play some bar dice at the bar. and like try to get a shot for free.
Oh,
So
okay.
that I'm not having like some wallet pain on top of deer
Yeah.
pain.
Okay.
That would be
That
fun.
makes sense.
Like throw a little gambling into it, get my spirits up.
And if
a
the
little
dice
bit.
aren't cooperating, you just feel real shitty.
Yeah, then I'm like, then
The deer, the
then I
dice, the
knew- then I
bartender
know-
hates me.
it wasn't meant to be. But if I can pull over the bartender and get a free shot, that'd be fun. But we do, or we have been doing
You said doo-doo.
I did say it. We have been doing if you don't fill your tag on opening day, shots of Malort at deer camp. Now, because we're gluttons for pain and we're weird psychopaths, a lot of us just took the shot ahead of time. To get the monkey off our back. And
Friday night or like it's Saturday morning?
Let's do the shot now. Let's just do it now. Because I don't want to have that pressure hanging over my head tomorrow.
Oh my God. I kind of love that. I kind of love that a little bit.
So then we do. We're like, what are we doing? Why just fucking let it roll, man? You might not have to take it. No, I just get too much pressure. Give me the stupid shot. And then we hate it. It's disgusting. So there's a little bit of that. What about you? Are you getting like a very specific drink or?
Oh, I'm always starting with a bush latte.
Yeah.
Like when I come back from camp, it's a bush latte. That's it.
We
But
do-
I that's my warm up.
yeah.
I'll do like 2 bush lattes and then I'm ready for something else. And it's normally going to be,
Like, this is good. This is a good sipper.
this
'cause
is
it's
great.
warm.
I don't do this at deer camp ever because my
No.
dad doesn't do this.
Okay.
So we'll do a mixed drink. So I'll either do like a whiskey Diet Coke
Mhm.
or we'll do old fashions.
We do
Whiskey
old
old
fashions.
fashions.
We do
We'll
old
do
fashions at
whiskey
camp.
old fashions.
And we'll make them right. We'll do the whole. We got with the pestle and mortar.
Yeah, and like
we're doing the whole thing.
the
Bringing
sugar,
cubes,
yeah.
the oranges, the bitters.
We're not quite to that level.
Which is fun. My buddy Greg, when he's come up, not Tubbs, him and I got like we're just going back and forth on making. Next thing you know, we've had like 5. And
Whoops.
they just taste so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we do the bush lattes. We get there on Friday typically to the woods, and we'll do tailgate beers, and then we'll go scout. Scouting is relative because we all know the damn area. We just kind of like go into the woods and retell the stories from last year and get our stink all up in there.
Which is awesome. Yeah.
And
Get
hang
your
stand
stink
if we
in there.
want to and all that stuff.
Hang a couple empty
Yeah.
cans so they can chime together. Just let the deer know we're gonna be here.
And that's probably one of my favorite parts is just getting up there, being with everybody, reliving stuff, cracking some, because the beers are always cold when you're outside like that. It's nice.
My dad punished me the last time I was up north. When I took Gus up, took him out of school for a day. We went up. It was excellent. And I told him, I don't remember. He told me. I think I pointed out to him. I was like, "Well, hey, we got a tradition. Like anybody shoots a good buck. There's no size requirement. There's no
That'd be a good buck.
stipulation,
Yep.
but just a good buck. You shoot a good buck, and we do a shot usually from my dad's got like this It's like a freaking Jim Beam collectible trout.
Oh, nice.
That's like
Yeah.
aged 18 months in 1974. So it's been aged for a lot of months. And we usually do a shot out of there on a good buck. And I was like, well, hey, I shot a pretty good buck this year. He goes, oh, yeah. But he's like, I got something else for you. And he had Fireball, which
That's
was
fun.
yeah, it was fun, except for there was a backstory where he and I were up there alone like 2 or 3 years ago. And I don't know what we were doing, fishing. Might have been like late summer. We were fishing and then we started telling deer stories. Just Dad and I were at the cabin. And Fireball started going and we drank way
Dude,
too
you
much.
can drink
Me
so
and
much
my dad
Fireball.
drank so much Fireball, I puked all over a wall. Like I puked all over a wall. I was like a piece of crap till like 4 p.m. Like we told too many deer stories. Like it was bad. So he took that out and was like, you gotta do a shot of Fireball. I was like, all right, if you're gonna make me do it, let's do it. You're the host. So we dialed up and did a shot of Fireball. It hurt, but it went
I'll
down.
do it.
It went down.
Joel's brother was up one year and
Shout out to Joel because he just shot
He
a
shot- I was
freaking
gonna see if he could
beautiful
come in tonight.
public
I
land
know.
buck. Joel, my
if
man.
he's listening. I was gonna try to get. He was driving back from Michigan today, so I imagine I don't know. I think he's driving back today. Maybe it's tomorrow. So he's not. I was gonna try to get him in here to share a story because he killed a nice public land buck, a good public land buck.
Really good one.
And he's been trying hard for some years now, so he deserves it and he should have his moment. But his brother drank a whole bottle of Fireball and was like, "We need to go get more." I was like, "Dude, nothing's open. We're in the middle of nowhere.
You don't need that much
isn't
sugar
more." He's
in
like,
your
"No, we need to
body."
get more." I know he was trash. It was hilarious. We're like, we're never giving him fire. It was like giving a gremlin food after midnight, Started to get too weird. Your buddy said we do Ham's original on Friday late morning and afternoon while we're setting up camp and our stands. It's a tradition. I love that. Dude.
Well, Mike knows this though. You can't drink Hams unless your walls have been plastered with Hams boxes.
There you go.
So I'm sure the camper up there, or the side of the trailer, is probably decorated with some Hams boxes. I would hope.
Gun opener.
So
Gun opener is a special time.
Dude, I just got to shout out, like, so Mike is, not a huge, he's nowhere near into hunting as much as I am, which is cool. Most people are not, and God bless them, because I'm a special kind of special. But like he goes up to this like rundown trailer every year with some family friends, and like they have deer camp tradition. Like it's this thing.
Yes.
Right. Like, and like shout out to those guys for doing that, because that's what's getting lost. Is
That's
like
what
just doing it as a thing,
yes.
right? Like it doesn't have to be great, doesn't have to be comfortable, doesn't have to be luxurious.
You have to share it with people.
Just do your thing.
Yeah.
And like that's the shareable experience.
Yep.
So Ham's original on Friday afternoon while you like clean the dead mice out of your trailer, like that's the thing. Like go do the thing.
That's what you talk
Introduce
about.
others to the thing, right? Like that's the fun. So I just think that's so cool that he's done that for a long time.
My buddy Mike, who doesn't hunt except for gun season, he's not, I wouldn't class him as a deer hunter. He's a gun deer opener, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But he's been on some really awesome hunts with us. And the first time he ever came up, we were staying in a motel, and you had to take your frozen pizza to the lobby, to the front desk, which is in a different trailer because it was like a trailer park. And they would put it in your, and they advertised like, we have a pizza cooker like the one you brought here. And so we'd take our pizza there and they would cook it for us. And we'd come and get our pizza. And like, I'll just never forget.
That's the room
it was
service.
so hot in the room.
Outside of
and
your
Mike's
room.
like, man, it's hot in here. My dad's like, gets up in his tighty whities, flings open the fucking motel door. He's like, there, I'll cool it off a little bit. And Mike's like, dude, you just opened the door in your underwear. We're at a motel. What is going on? We had to walk over here to cook our pizza. Like, this shit podunk place. I think that place has been bulldozed to the ground now, actually, by the way. It's gone.
Really?
It's not there anymore. So this year, and I know this is getting away from Rut Report, but on Friday, we're driving up. I think we have to be to Prairie du Chien by 2:00 because we're all scheduled to get tattoos of the antler.
Fuck yeah.
So we're doing it.
Everybody's getting your OKS Hunter logo.
Yeah.
Dude,
the whole camp.
look at what you've
So if you got a
done.
tattoo
Look at
parlor
what
up
you've
north,
done.
you could be with us in spirit if you felt so
My
inclined
mom
to
and
so.
dad and I are gonna go get tattoos.
I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet.
I think you put it right across your forehead.
I don't know if I want to do like a filled-in tattoo, like I have all these other ones, or if I want to do like an outline. I don't know what to do. So I'm open to
Do
suggestions.
the outline.
I think
That's what I
that could be
tell my
fun.
drawing students.
And
It's
then
better to
see.
do too little than too much, because it's
Oh.
hard to do. It's hard to undo too much. So you start with a little. If you don't like it, you fill it in.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, let's do the outline.
Adam
Take a
Paul, you call the damn number 262-757-4122. Adam Paul, I see you're on here.
Did you
Tell
text
us
all your
the
buddies
story.
that you're gonna be on tonight or something?
I did not, but they're freaking listening. Well, I did text. I text one group, and I said, "Hey, Adam just shot a beautiful buck over a decoy
Yes.
after sitting all day. Want to hear the story?"
I've been hunting private land in Crivets, Wisconsin for 27 years and only shot 3 bucks. Dude, Crivets is awesome. I have a photo and I got to share because I just came across on my phone the other day, but and I've said this before, but whatever. It's from some hotel and motel in Phelps, and it's on the door. You open the door and it says, "Welcome to Phelps. You can now turn your clocks back 20 years because nothing has changed." And I got pictures of me and my dad in our old school camel drinking a beer, scouting in the North Woods. It's just beautiful. And it was taken with a BlackBerry. So the photos they don't look really good. They look really good at the time. I was like, fucking BlackBerry, and it's taking really sweet photos. They didn't
What are
age
these,
well.
4 megapixels.
Yeah, right.
We used to do trout camp up in Florence, and I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to implicate anyone. But a good buddy of mine, his brother, may or may not have been a police officer / I don't know if it was state patrol in that general area.
Okay.
But he stopped in a trout camp. Well, I think maybe on duty, and we drank a lot of beers together. So yeah, I feel like they're back 20, 40, 50 years maybe. It's pretty
it was
cool.
pretty untouched. Like
right across the bicep, like barbed
Oh,
wire.
that's, we'll see. I don't know. My biceps are not as good as they used to be. Although I'm back in the gym again.
Get out of the gym. Get in the woods, Eric Clark.
I'm like, I'm trying. You know, I got to be in shape to drag something out.
Dude, just drag more out. That'll get you in shape for dragging more out.
Yeah, I could die. We heard these horror stories of hernias and shit. So I'm like, man, I gotta get in shape.
Dude, Dylan's story is wild. Double hernia. I've been to that place he was in where you don't think you can possibly.
Well, you're
do
trying
it.
to get me to go to where you're maybe like. I'm like, you want me to kill one back there, buddy? What am I gonna do
Eric,
when I
I'm
get
giving
one?
you all the easy spots.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I can handle it. It's awesome.
Well, you remember, you got two choices. You can hunt where you want to hunt, or you can hunt where the deer are.
Yeah. Well, there is a deer.
Everybody makes their choice.
Real nice-
Everyone knows going in. I'm either hunting this spot because I like it, it's
Yeah,
easy,
yeah.
or I'm hunting it because I'm going to kill a deer. Here.
I'm very guilty of hunting spots that I know. I'm like, this is comfortable. And if one walks by, great. That's gun to your camp a little bit. I'm like, what am I gonna do?
That's great
You
for
can't go
them.
anywhere because there's like 500 other people.
Well,
So
I'm just
what are
talking
you
about
gonna
bow
do? Yeah,
hunting. I'm
no,
talking
that's
about bow
different. That's
hunting.
different.
Right.
But I haven't seen a lot of rut activity driving. I try to take the long way to work, these back roadways where you
do
see
that
deer,
too?
and I'm not seeing shit. I saw a deer on the way to church on Sunday, and we're driving to church. And my wife had given me the option of hunting Saturday or Sunday, and I took Saturday because I wanted, like, it was burning a hole in my pocket. I felt like I needed to be out there. I was like, hunt now. Like, I'm hunt now. So that's what I did. Sunday rolls around, driving to church. Buck! She's like, Jesus Christ! She scared the shit out of me. And my daughter's like, what happened? I was like, there's a bark right there. It's on its feet. It's daytime, it's morning. It's a beautiful morning outside. I'm freaking out. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
And I go to work. Colin's like, look at this trail cam picture. Look at this trail. Jacob, look at this trail cam picture. Ryan, look at this trail cam picture. Derek, look at this. I'm like, how am I supposed to get any work done? I can't think straight.
you're not supposed to get work done in November. You're supposed to take off like everyone else in the freaking world
Brutal.
and not work.
I am game on. I've learned so many lessons over the last 5-6 years of like, there will be zero phone. There will be zero anything. Arrow is knocked, bows in hand. I'm ready to, everything's ranged. We're not fucking around. I'm not even bringing food. I didn't stop at Quick Trip. Like, I'm just
You
kill.
didn't stop at Quick
I
Trip.
didn't, dude. I
That
didn't
might
bring
not be
any. I
lucky.
didn't even bring any food. I've regretted not bringing water a few times. I forgot my grunt tube. Like I just started getting out, and I was like, shit, I gotta go get that because, like, watch, I'll need it. So I walked back and got my grunt tube, and as I'm walking back, these two campers are walking out, and I was like, you guys camping? You do that like a roll up sleeping, mat?
He had a really good hunting spot and he camped out there.
And I was like, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go camp. I was like, good for you guys. That sounds fun. And then on the way out, like, those guys are walking, and a group of 4 dudes are on this main hiking path, and they're like, hey, and they're walking out. I was like, okay, so far I've seen 6 dudes. None of them are hunting. I'm good. Like, I thought the cars were hunters. They are not. They were all just a bunch of hikers and campers. I was like, this is great. They're on the main trail. They ain't fuck with my stuff. There's no other hunters out here. So I had the whole place to myself.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. But all does, and none of them came in within range. I would have been tempted, but I was like, I'm not trying to drag a doe out of this shit. It would have been a
So
long
since
drag.
Adam's being
Sorry,
a
he's not
serious
calling in.
wuss and not calling, how many days do you have to bow hunt before gun?
Oh, I don't know how to do that kind of math. When is?
I'm sure it's
Gun
on one.
opener?
I'm sure it's on one hand, bro.
Yeah, I have like a couple of days.
Do you have like 3?
Maybe I can get 3.
Maybe 2? Maybe
For
3.
sure 2, maybe 3.
They can be back to back. Like, is it
I
all
might
this
have
weekend?
some back to, yeah, it's all coming up. Friday morning with a lapse, and then the rest of Friday, watch it happen, like where I can't get out of the tree kind of thing, and I'm gonna have to like not show up to my own thing. I don't know.
Well, that's the dangerous part. Is like, if you got 3 days during the rut, what do? Do you stick it out 3 days in a spot? Do you?
No, I'd be bouncing around. Unless
You're gonna
unless I
bounce?
get some good stuff going on. Like, I don't know.
I gave the exact opposite advice to Adam, who tagged his
Just
buck.
stick one spot in.
I was like, well, he had a different buck that he was like,
He had
had
a
on
target
camera.
buck. Okay.
It was an 11 pointer, real nice one. He's like, he's been showing up pretty frequently. What do? I got vacation coming up. Do I do like 3 days in the same spot and just wait him out? or do I do like go to the public? Because he's got his dad's got nice.
I might also tap into my dad and my uncle. I
You
might
should.
see if I can hunt the private.
You should.
But I don't know. Like I think my dad's doing some occasional stuff. I haven't talked to him. He's
Tell your dad to
so
drag your ass
I
out
might
there
text
for
my
a
cousin
day.
and be like, dude, can I? We'll see. And the property I was going to get access to, a buddy of mine who I'm in Bible study with, tagged a beautiful
Hammer.
fucking deer, dude.
Hammer.
I was like, now I know why.
Giant
I can't hunt
8-pointer. So you couldn't hunt there?
No, I never sought it out. He was just like, hey, I might have access to this property. It'd be $100 or something for the season. I was like, okay, done.
$100.
Whatever. It was like 100, 140. And I was like, yeah, like done. I thought maybe it was going to be like,
Is anyone in the call log?
no, 0 people are on the call log.
It says he's on hold.
Oh, wait, it's like spinning. Here we go. Yep, he's there for 5 minutes. My gosh, I'm so
Calder,
sorry.
don't worry. Adam is here.
Let's bring him in right now. We'll forget my story.
No, go back to your story.
Yeah, hold on, he's coming in right now. You're live.
AP,
What's happening?
talk to me, you sexy animal.
I don't know why it got all broken. I don't know what happened.
Dude, sorry, we didn't notice that you were on hold.
You know, it's all
talking
good.
shit.
You were speaking about that big 11-pointer too. He showed up with 1 minute of legal shooting left off of a ladder stand that I wasn't going to plan on hunting anyways. But he showed up the very next day with 1 minute of legal shooting left.
Yeah, but you're,
I don't care. And
yeah,
I wouldn't have hunted that either. He would have.
your story was cool.
I mean,
anyway.
nothing's been happening in the woods. Yeah, so I guess I could break it down for you. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do an all-day sit and see what I can see. You know, I took Derek's advice. Gonna do, Saturday and Sunday on my property and sit all day with the decoy. I was complaining to Derek last year because I never get a north wind on my property, and for some reason it switched this year. I've been getting plenty of north winds, which is great because I can hunt the south edge, and my whole south edge is just loaded with apple trees. And it's basically like a lane right to a big bedding pod where a bunch of does use it. So I'm like, if I can get on that edge, I'm probably going to see some bucks cruising this. And yeah, sure shit. I had like right away in the morning, I had 2 spikes come in. And they were bumping does, and then they were trying to figure out how to spar. It was kind of funny to watch them. And then I had then I could see a rack probably from like 140 yards away, and I'm like, oh, this looks like a decent 8-pointer. And I'm like, well, I know I'm only here for 1 buck pretty much. And so he came chasing the does, and he came running right into my decoy and just did exactly what I wanted him to do. I put that decoy out about 50 yards, wind's blowing behind me. And he circled that. He came right in between the decoy and myself and circled it probably right at 25 yards.
Perfect.
Could have punched him right there at 8 o'clock in the morning. But,
Did you think about it?
Like,
Did you think about it?
For that guy. I did. And then I was like, oh, man, no, I'm going to hold. I'm like, I got 2 full days to hunt. And that was at 8. And I'm like, I've seen 3 bucks already and like 6 does at this point. So I'm like, I'm probably going to see more. But that buck didn't like it, and he ran off, and I've never heard a buck blow so many times. He went into my woods, and I didn't see anything until about 4 o'clock. And then I started getting does coming into the field, and then I think it was probably like 5. I think I had 11 does, and there was 1 little buck trying to push some of them around. And I think that was about 5 minutes before sundown was when I'm looking off to my right, and there's a bedding pot across the street where some decent bucks will bed. And I just saw a big body. I couldn't even see antlers at this point. And I'm like, I don't think that's the big 11, but I'm hesitating. I'm like, no, that's not him. But I'm like, I don't know why I hesitated. I didn't realize how big that freaking deer was. I almost didn't pick up my bow. I almost didn't pick it up. And I'm like, well, that's not him. And then I'm like, I'm grabbing my bow and I'll think about it. And then he got closer, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to shoot him. And he came right in, and he was he was on probably a 30-yard, just perfect line going right, between me and my decoy. He's coming. He's probably at about when I first saw him at 90 yards. And he just kept walking that edge about 30 yards from where I was sitting. And he was all flared up. I mean, he looked like he was about to take that thing down. And I,
the crazy thing is, it's kind of wide open on my right. I'm like, I didn't want to draw. I'm like, I have to draw as soon as he gets right in front of me. Otherwise, he might bust me in the tree and he'll stop short, and I'm not going to have I'm not going to have a shot at him. But so I managed to draw as soon as he was walking in front of me, and then I let him quarter away. I stopped him probably at it was 33 yards, and he was just slightly quartered away, and then I drilled him.
Dude, that's amazing. So when
to watch him fall in the field, I think he went about.
When you drew your bow at him,
yeah, go ahead.
Did you draw it when he was passing like right between you and the decoy, and like he was looking at the decoy?
Yeah, right. He's like, he had no idea. He didn't, and I assumed that too. He was just staring right at the decoy the whole time, so he didn't see me.
Perfect.
But it worked out perfect. And then the funny part was, I'm like, oh, I'll take care of this buck, and I thought he was like a 160-pound buck. I'm like, I'll get him in the carrier, no problem. And field dress him, and I'm trying to lift him up, and I'm like, I can't get this deer in here. I'm like, I don't know how much it weighs. So I'm like, my wife's pregnant. She's in Algoma. I'm like, there's Dad's back. His back is bad. I'm like, I don't know if there's anybody that can help me. I'm like, I literally can't get this thing in my Jeep. And I paid Sarah's sister $20 to come lift it up with me.
That's awesome, dude. It's a family ordeal.
Well, yeah.
Well done.
Man,
well done.
I mean, yeah, he was a pig, so it was fun.
Well done, sir.
But he was like, you said he was like all like flared up at the decoy, like he was wanting to tussle.
Oh yeah, it looked like he was gonna, like, as soon as he turned, because he just started turning to circle it on the other side. I thought he was gonna just take off and just smoke it. But
so Adam is the decoy master now. Because he's killed two big bucks. Like, Adam has killed 2 big bucks over a decoy, which is more than almost anyone I know. So if you guys have questions about decoys, reach out to Adam, because whatever he's doing is working.
I don't know. I think I just got lucky. I got that Primo Scar decoy. The funny thing was I lost one of the rods. Like, I had to find like some stick to put it up one time. And then this was like during COVID when I bought it. And I called Primos and I'm like, hey, can I get some replacement parts for my $200 decoy I just bought? And they're like, we don't have any of those stock. We've been trying to get them for a year and we just can't, because everybody had supply chain issues at that time. And so I had to go to Home Depot and just found a rod that worked.
Montana Decoy's got some good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've seen they have like that. You can just bring it out with you on
a the pop-up one, like 2D flat one.
Yeah, but it's got like I think it's got a texture like a real tail and stuff that'll move. Like
the tail is everything. Talk to Bo, he'll tell you. Put a freaking Kleenex up.
I'm afraid if I brought one of those on public land, someone would shoot my decoy. But if you don't look at it, if you look at it in 2D, like head on, you're missing it. So based on how you set it up, if it's not 3D or whatever, like an actual mold.
Adam, do me a favor. Can you bring Scar to Illinois?
Yeah, I will.
I might have a spot or two. I might want to borrow a Scar.
You want to try some shit out, Derek?
Yeah, I might want to.
Funny, I lost the tail on it too, so we actually put a buck tail on it. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Adam and I are both heading down Thursday together. We're going to be hunting in Illinois for 5-6 days.
Is that
much a full week?
Did Greg go down with you one year, right?
Greg went down with me, and with Adam 1 year scouting, and then Greg and I hunted together. Adam has been coming down. Adam, I just got a thing on my Facebook today of when Lane shot his buck was 6 years ago today.
Yeah, I got that too. That was 6 years ago.
6 years ago. So you've been coming down there with me 6 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know I missed 1 year. And when my dad was, I think 22, I didn't go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
But other than
I'm
that,
really envious of you guys going down there. It sounds fucking awesome.
It's going to be fun.
It sounds awesome.
It is a blast. Yeah. I love it.
It's one of those times where even if you don't get a deer, it's still.
I'm a bad deer camp person though. In the middle of the day, well, I take it very serious. From sunlight to from sunrise
Where's
to
Derek?
sunset. I'm driving around 90 miles an hour going to the next spot. I'm very serious when it comes to the hunt. Adam can attest to this.
Yeah, he is.
When I go down there, like, dude, I go to hunt. Like, that's like a part of me that, like, I gotta scratch that itch. Like, that's something that, like, I feel like I was really made to do, and that, like, how do you not do that all the time? So like when season's open,
It's like
man,
someone let the
I'm
dog off the
freaking
leash
hungry.
at the dog park. This dog's running.
I'm hungry.
This dog's running. Let him cook.
And Adam, I mean, all props to this guy. He picked up bow hunting. How many years has it been?
Sounds like at least 6.
I shot my first buck when I was 30. So, I mean, but I was hunting like a year before that, like full season. Like, yeah, it was 2018 was the first time I shot a buck. And then so 2017 was like the first season I started trying. I think I went with you a couple times in 2016 just to kind of get my feet wet.
You're right there with me then, because that was about the first year I really started getting at it.
No, it wasn't. It was that was a couple years before.
It was 2017 when I got my first bow deer ever, because it was the year my daughter was born.
So you guys are almost on the same pace.
Yeah, we might be.
Yeah, seriously. It's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I feel like
none of us do.
Yeah. At least you have the confidence. So I'm like, I'll have false confidence. I'm like, this is it, and then nothing happens. I'm like, I thought that was it.
You both know how to get on them now.
So I say I'm just as surprised when they don't show up as when they do, because when they don't, I'm like, I thought I had it figured out. I'm very surprised nothing happened. And when they do show up, I'm like, holy shit, they showed up. I'm super surprised. I thought I didn't have it figured out. Stupid deer. We love it. That's good to hear you call in, man. Sorry to keep you waiting for 5 minutes, or we'll dare talk shit about you.
All good.
Congrats on your buck, man. And I'm excited to enjoy a deer camp with you in a few days.
Yeah. I'm going grocery shopping right now to get prepped. So
all right, man.
See you in a couple days.
All right, bud.
All right, boys.
Talk to you later.
Have a good night.
You too.
Yep. Bye.
I'd say we had a good Rut Report. I mean, we'll probably more for gun deer too. I think that's a fun episode that's coming up. So when is gun deer? That's I don't have a calendar in front of me, but it's November 4th right now.
Looks
gun
like
deer
it's
is
going to be
Thanksgiving. So that's in like
the 22nd.
It's in like
is our opener.
20 days or something. So it's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Not this next week, but the week after.
Not this next weekend. Not the weekend after. The following weekend.
Oh man.
Many weekends. 2 weekends from now.
Mm-hmm.
Not this weekend. Not the next. The 22nd.
Okay.
You look sad.
I am. I thought it was like in 2 weeks.
It's a late gun.
We did that gun deer drive last year during the week of Thanksgiving after the gun opener. Are you up north that whole time?
No. Because I have school and parent teacher conferences.
I can't remember why you couldn't make last year.
Neither can I.
I don't remember what it was. But I don't know. There's been no talk of us doing that again. I'm talking about it
start
right
a
now,
talk.
so we should
this is the start of the talk. Start the chat.
And it was fun. So we could I think it's your mom. I think you can.
Oh, there.
She's here.
Mom!
You there? I'm here.
Hey, is Dad with you?
It's finally happening.
Yes.
Hey, good. Thanks for calling.
Twisting my arm.
Did you guys?
Twisting my arm right now. Call.
Did you hear Adam?
Yes.
Yeah. Adam just called in and told his story. Let's hear yours, Mom. You shot a buck this morning.
I know, but it's not as that exciting like Adam's.
What was going on? Paint the picture. What was going on in the deer woods this morning? How did it all come together?
Okay. I walked to the blind. I'm nervous now, so.
Have another.
I got in the blind about 6:45. And as soon as I got in there, I was just getting my stuff ready, putting my arrow on my crossbow. And all of a sudden, there's some deer in the field already. I didn't even get situated. So I hurry up, got really quiet, and tried to put my arrow on and sat down really fast. And I was just watching them, and they left the field. About 15 minutes later, I'm looking around, and then I see some brown legs by the evergreen tree coming out. And so I thought, oh, God, I got to get ready. So I got up. I always stand up when I shoot in my blind because I can't see over the window too well. So I stood up. I took my safety off, and I thought, wow, maybe it's a buck. And last night before I went to bed, I was thinking, wow, I should really, if I see some horns tomorrow, I'm going to shoot because it's really getting old sitting in that blind.
What kind of crossbow are you shooting? What's that setup like?
Oh, I got a 10-point stealth. Yeah, SS stealth.
Older.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
Yeah, it's pretty
Those
old.
things move,
Does its
though.
job. Yeah, it does.
So
Anyway,
when
Dick stepped out.
I know what pine tree you're talking about, and that's like far off to your right hand side when you're sitting in your spot, right?
Left hand side. It's right.
Different pine deer.
Right where we have the
Deer trail comes
where that deer trail comes in. It's like 40 yards.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different thing. Sorry.
No, it's right on the other. We don't have that camera.
The camera in the back or the camera
No.
in the front?
It came in through the front. Yeah, I had a
That's 40 yards.
40 yards.
Okay,
I took that rangefinder and I had all the trees marked out how far they were.
that's a good idea.
So he's coming in, and I see horns, and he's got his head down, and he's not stopping. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to shoot him. You know, he's got nice horns. So that and that's why I went. I barked out, and he stopped, and I was right on his shoulder and hit him, smacked him. I could hear a smack, and he took off running across the field. And so I just sat there, and I was listening, and I could hear a bunch of leaves, you know, being all ruffled up, you know, they're rustling. And I thought, what the heck? Is he right here? You know, not like, that would have been like 40 yards in the woods.
He made it 25 yards from the shot.
Yeah, from where I shot. And he went down, and he was just laying there, dead, laying down dead.
Nice work.
I know, I couldn't believe it.
Double lung shot.
Yeah, double lung.
Fantastic.
Shot, right behind the shoulder.
Yeah, that was exciting. I was so excited.
You
And I
did-
didn't know what to do, actually. And I sat in my blind, like, oh, if he's laying right here, I can't really get out because I'll spook it if I didn't hit it hard enough, you know.
So you
I
waited
sat
a
in
little
the blind
while?
About a half hour. But you know me, couldn't stand it. I had to get out.
Yeah, your nerves are like still going, you know.
Well
I
done.
know, and it's like, God, I'm just going to.
There was a dust storm inside of that tent.
Yeah, and it was like, oh my God, I can't see my arrow, my bolt. So I thought, I'm just going to really go slow and look for my bolt to see if it was, you know, if I can find it, if it was a pass through or there's blood on it. Right. As I was walking to find it, I looked off into the woods, and there it is laying there, the deer.
Freaking great.
Perfect shot. Nice
I
work.
saw the photos. Good job.
that
It was a nice
fun.
buck. It was a
Well,
fun.
thank
You
you.
pounded in her head to pick that spot. She did really well.
Well, last year I didn't do such a good job picking the spot, so I made sure that I was 1/3 up.
Good work, Ma. Like that's something that, right? Like we try to
Yeah.
burn into everybody's brains is like you work so hard for that opportunity. You sit so many times and you spend so
Oh.
many hours that when you get that opportunity, you better pick the damn
Oh.
hair on that deer's chest that
Yeah,
you're gonna
he
hit.
got me good with that.
You better do it
Yeah.
because otherwise it's all for nothing.
Yeah.
Great
Oh,
job.
exactly. I mean,
Congratulations, Mom.
not a bigger one. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I was really happy. I know it wasn't the biggest deer that was out there, but I was, you know, it was so much fun. Great shot. You know, the deer died really fast. Recovery was really easy. So
She made easy work for me.
yeah, total success.
Well, what do you guys do with the deer? Do you guys have like you know, any sort of ritual or tradition you do after you get one?
Yeah, fireball.
I feel like that's directed at me.
Oh. Wait. So is Derek's
Yeah, we
dad in the
usually do
background
like-
there? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, that's Doug.
So what?
Yeah, yeah.
So do you see that Derek is like? Do you know how many people in the last like several weeks have been like Derek's advice? Derek's advice. Derek told me. Got this out of Derek's playbook. Derek. What did you teach him? Because now we have Doug.
Hey, we're getting.
Like now and
Eric-
Karen.
Eric-
Like we have you guys on the call.
We're
Like what?
way beyond.
You guys have created a
We're
monster.
Way beyond anything I ever thought.
We asked Derek for advice.
I love that.
Way ahead of me.
But you planted the seeds,
Really?
you know, and it's flourished. And good job, guys. Honestly, you've raised a great human
yeah,
over
he's
here.
changed a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
he's-
very
he's
proud
the
of him. We are
He's
proud
the
of
Get out for it.
Yeah.
Not only is he a great hunter, he's a great
well, I
human, and so we're just really lucky to have him here all the time. So thank you guys.
Yeah, we hear a lot about you guys through our friends. They all listen to your show and they just love it. So
That's cool.
you guys are doing a great job.
It's really
Well,
it's really
I
special.
suppose I'm going to let you go.
And congrats on the deer.
well done, Mom. Well, great work.
Well, thank you so much. Finally, I didn't get one last year. Now I'm happy I got my tag filled.
Yeah, 25 yards.
and you
That's
got
pretty
some,
good.
and you got some fireball. Like, let's go. That's great. Congrats.
Yeah. That's the new poison this year is Fireball.
Well, thanks for calling.
I
in
appreciate
finally.
you calling, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Have a great time.
Yeah,
Okay,
wish I was
bye.
up there with you guys.
Oh, we'll do a Fireball when you come up. Don't worry.
I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, love
Okay.
ya.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, love you too. Bye. Bye, Eric.
I feel like love you. Yeah, I could say that. You know, I could really get on that.
You
train.
can throw a love you out there.
just make it. You know, I don't want to make it too awkward.
That's okay.
You know, but how fun, man. And honestly, like the fact that your parents are asking you for advice just goes to show you've really done something special with all this stuff.
No,
buddy.
I haven't. I
Yeah,
haven't.
but you have. You have like leaned into the thing that you feel like you're meant to do in an incredible way. Look how many lives you're touching, dude. So many people. It's like uncanny how many people have been like just praising you, buddy. And you're not doing it for the praise. That's the fucking point. You just are doing what you love, and it's pretty cool.
You just do what you like to do.
Yep. Same, right? Here we
Yeah.
are.
Dude, it was
Tuesday nights.
hearing how excited you are with like how you did your, like, dude, your marketing stuff, like how you reach people is your itch.
It's
Like
fun.
that's your
It's
thing.
fun. I love
That's
it.
your thing.
Yep.
Like you like deer hunting, but you're like that's your interest, and like it shows.
If I could just hunt all the time, buddy, I wouldn't come out. Like I wouldn't come out. I would probably turn into a pit bull like you. I would have a fucking problem about it. And so like this probably balances it out a little bit.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
That's probably good.
The post the other day about the tree forts. I spent my entire youth as a child trying to get lost. I think I've talked about this to you before. I would intentionally try to get lost and like try to find. And sometimes I get a little scary. Like sometimes I almost didn't come out of the woods as a kid, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way like to building fires in the woods and shit, like making tree forts, climbing trees just for the sake of it. I would track deer just for fun. I couldn't hunt them, but I was pretending that I was. And I was like, dude, I saw I think it was Next Step Outdoors. Aaron is his name. He had made a post where he's just kind of panning through his setup, and it occurred to me, you have your gear strap, your backpack, your camera arm, your bow, all this shit is in the tree. It's all there, all your gear. I'm like, dude, we're building fucking tree forts.
That's all it
We're
is.
building tree forts.
That's all it is.
That's all we're doing. Nothing's changed.
It's a
It's the
very
same.
expensive tree fort. That's what it is.
So anyway, that's where that thought
Dude,
came from.
it made me real happy the other day that my kids, they got like a little tree house kind of fort that they built in the backyard. I was like, you guys should go check out the tree house, see how it's doing. Check out the tree fort. They went up there and they were playing, and I went back there because I just had to. I just had to go look.
So fun.
I
It's
just had to go-
magical. It's like a
I had to go
magical
look.
space.
And of course, there's some deer in the backyard, and all of a sudden I see a scrape, and then another scrape, and I see a rub, and then there's a little pothole right behind our house, like a little dip, and it's all willows, and there's like 40 rubs down there, like there's just rubs everywhere. So I was like, "Hey Gus, did you see all those rubs over there?" And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "There's some buck is like trashing all these trees," and he's like, "You for real?" And I was like, "Yeah, go look."
Did you hang a camera?
He was like, "Dad, there's another one. There's another one, Dad. Look at, oh my God." And I was like,
It's a proud moment.
Yes.
I've got my kids so good at finding
Yes.
rubs in the woods. I'm like, guys, we just walked past 5, and they're like, 5 what? I was like, what do you think? And they're like, rubs? I'm like, where are they?
Are you Miyagiing them?
Yeah.
Love that.
Like-
rub on, rub off.
A scrape, guys. There's a scrape. Look at the pot. Do you see that? Like dude, it's all we can think about when we're on any because I can't go on a fucking hike this time of year and not be
You
thinking about
can't
deer.
not look at deer sign
like,
on a hike.
We're out here because I'm
Hiking
looking
is
for
just
deer
a
sign.
stupid way
know
of
I
deer
can't-
scouting.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know I
said
can't
it.
hunt here, but like I can still like scratch my itch.
If you're a hiker, you're just doing all the work without all the reward.
When Holly and I were dating, I took her to
Peggy wants you to build a treehouse.
would you build me a treehouse? No, I don't know how to build treehouse. I don't know how to build treehouses, Mom.
You know how to build a saddle
I built
platform.
all sorts of forts. You know, it's different. Yeah. Anyway, we Holly and I were hiking at. It's kind of like out by Holy Hill. There's some public land. At the time, this is the property I was hunting. So I took Holly. I was like, "We're going on a hike. It's a beautiful fall day." And she's like, "This is the best day." And I was like, "I was scouting."
Let's get off the
She
trail.
thought we were hiking. I was scouting. This happens all the time. She gets really upset at me now. She knows what's going. She knows now. I can't pull the wool over her eyes anymore. So she's just like, dude, I know what's going on. You don't be so. I know what you're doing. She's like, can you never stop? Can you never not do that? I'm like, no, I can't turn it off. So
Yes, that's good.
You can't turn it off.
It's intrinsic.
Yeah.
When someone says intrinsic, it's not just a meaning.
Yeah.
It's truly what it is.
Yeah. It's part of you. Yeah.
Like my dad cannot.
Your finger's
my
not on
dad
the pulse.
can't not
You're in the
hunt.
bloodstream. It's different.
My father can't not hunt. I can't not hunt. It's just what it is.
Yeah. Well, thank you for hunting for me. It's like I don't know what movie
Thank you
that
for
is because I'm gonna get this wrong, and don't take this wrong way, listeners. But there's like an old movie. I forget what it was. It was like something like this guy dating a girl. It's like, looking for me. Just shouting this in public spaces. Looking for me, man. Come on. Like, yeah, hunt for me. Just hunt for me, man. That's how I feel.
I had an interesting conversation. You'll appreciate this.
Okay.
With a gentleman that I know very little, but we have conversed,
Mhm.
and we're hunting a very similar area
Okay.
in another state. And the gentleman has been nice enough. I've shared with him. He has shared with me. And then he told me something that he had a really big deer on camera. And I was like, that sounds amazing. And he didn't send any pictures. And I was like, just so you know, me hunting over your spots is not doing what I needed to do for me. So I'm not like, I don't give a shit what you got, where you got it.
Yeah.
That's not the itch I'm trying to scratch. My itch is like, I need to do it in my own.
I'm having a little bit of that
Yeah,
problem.
I get it.
But I'm also like,
No,
I don't have anything
I'm not
figured
saying
out.
it in a way.
so-
I'm not saying
yes.
this for you.
No, I know that.
I'm not saying this for you. God damn it.
I understand.
Put a blinder up.
Thank
Put
you.
your
Okay,
folder up
okay.
so
Yes.
elementary kids are not copying answers.
Careful with cords.
God damn it. I did it again.
I'm just not going to touch anything.
But you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I was like, I have no interest in hunting over your pins. So
Mhm.
don't. So then he was like, well, thank you. And he sent the pictures and like, awesome. I'm like, dude, that's frick. I hope that deer makes it to late season for when you can hunt. Because I'm going to hunt there before he does. But like, I'm not hunting it. Like, that doesn't.
Yeah. It doesn't do it for you. You're not going to. This happens to me with business
That's
ideas.
the itch,
When
right?
people
That,
bring
like,
business
when
ideas
you,
to me.
when you
I'm
know
like,
about
look,
it and
look,
you're like,
don't take my idea though, Eric. I'm like,
But
dude, you
part
have
of you just
no-
wants to do it for you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's the intrinsic part of it. Is like you do it for you, and that's like when Jacob was here. I think about it all the time. Jacob was here, and he was like
Yes.
calculating data, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to have an idea, and I want to execute on the idea, and that's what I want it to be.
Dude,
That's my journey.
the marketing stuff that's happening.
That's what
right
I
now-
want.
So I have
and
to
that's what's happening to you right now
I
with
have,
the
I
marketing.
have to
stuff.
talk about this because I didn't do a good job. I should have started at the beginning. We are running a giveaway right now. It's live for the month of November. I need to do some content with the bow that's out there and this print that you have.
Yep.
And so we're giving away a Bear Legend XR. It's fully outfitted. What I mean by that is it already has an optic on, or an optic or a sight.
Sight,
It already
rest.
has a rest. It has a drop away. It's all good to go. Okay. All you need to do is probably get your draw length set and your weight. It's set to go. There was a flagship 2 years ago. It's a really nice bow. The Fred Bear print is one with the wild.
One with the wild.
Fred Bear drawing that Derek did with BHA Wisconsin chapter.
Fred Bear turns into a topography map, right? And the topography turns into the animals that use it.
Yes.
One with the Wild. Fred Bear, one with the Wild.
So,
Sorry.
and a new Rutcation shirt, which I will have them here probably by this weekend to photograph and get on the website. Very 90s. I don't know if anyone's gonna like them or not.
Oh my God, they're fun.
They're fun. It's different. I just, I try to do things different, not better. There's a lot of things out there. There's a lot of ways we can go about the word Rutcation, but I want to do a very 90s centric theme. Just because I don't know why. It just seemed fun. So that's what we're doing. So you're gonna win a new Rutcation shirt, Fred Bear print from Derek that he is hand drawn. It's a print of the drawing.
I'll hand sign it.
Which is awesome. And a Bear Legend XR that is outfitted. I have activated our email on this and activated as a marketing term. I've engaged on our social, and this is not in partnership with Bear. So I'm not getting like their support to Fan the Flames. I think they shared their story once. I'm not expecting a lot. We're not having a lot of other people do anything with this. We're also using a marketing technology tool that when you comment certain words on posts that I'm creating that shows this stuff that we're giving away, there's some automations kicking off. The main objective here behind all this, the reason we're doing this is because it's not something I actually knowingly did or didn't do, but we had 2 iTunes Apple podcast feeds running. And one is attached to our podcast network, which is something we spent the last 2 years building. One was attached to whatever we had done before the podcast network. That one had like 200 reviews or something.
So that had all the good stuff.
Had all the good stuff, but
you
now
needed all of it for the network.
Yep. So I reached out to Apple support, and you couldn't merge them. You had to deprecate one or archive one. So the right thing to do is to archive the one that had all the good stuff, which was a really painful thing to do.
Which was the smaller but bigger one,
yep.
Right?
So then what had happened is a lot of people are reaching out saying, are you guys still recording episodes? Like, I don't see anything since August. I'm like, yes, it's here now on this feed. And if you weren't subscribed to that feed, which why would you be? You just thought we weren't making podcasts anymore. Even though we produce to Spotify and to YouTube, if you were on that one Apple feed, you would have thought we just bellied up. I don't know. We're done. So the intention behind this is to really get Fan the Flames of the new Apple feed. So there's incentives on, you can get, I think it's like 30 extra entries. If you subscribe to the Apple podcast, you get like 30 more if you do a review, and 30 more if you get
30 more.
Like, it's a shit ton of entries.
Dude, that's insane.
It's skewed in a way to really incentivize that.
Michael John, if you're still listening, somehow go fucking do this. Let's get you a new bow. Here's my old bow from when I was like 20.
This is a flagship bow. This
Go
is a
get
flagship.
a fucking.
This is a good one.
It's right there. I can see it.
Yeah, it's a good bow.
Mike, fucking do it. Get this bow.
So anyway, so go to okshunter.com, and there's November sweepstakes. It's the first thing you'll see in our drop down menu. If you are on Instagram, you hit the link in our bio. It's the first thing you'll see, November sweepstakes. And then just stay frosty on the content we're putting out. I'm going to try to put some more stuff out that is showing that we're doing this giveaway. I don't want to overdo it because that could get annoying. We're giving away a bow. We're giving away a bow. We're giving away. I can't do that every day. So it'll be mixed in. But when I do that, we're using some marketing technology that has automations that I'm trying out. And it seems like it's achieving the intended result that I'm looking for.
Which is freaking impressive.
We've doubled our Apple podcast ratings and reviews basically overnight. We went from like 172nd ranking in the Wilderness United States ranking charts of podcasts to number 24. So I'm not trying to get to number 1. I don't care about that, but I'm seeing
but it does
impact
help.
of what
so if you guys could do it, it helps.
Yes. And we've never asked for this stuff. I don't give a shit. I don't ask for ratings reviews because I just would hope that people enjoy what we're putting out and they like it.
And they do it organically.
And you don't go out of your way to say nice things. People only go out of their way to say bad things. No, we don't get bad things said about us. That's not what I'm saying. But no one's going out of the way to leave a rating and review. I'm asking now to do that so we can make sure that our feed is showing up where it's supposed to show up so people don't think we have gone out of business and aren't doing a podcast. There's a difference. But oddly enough, you incentivize someone with a nice bow and a great drawing, and like we get some action out of that. So we'll probably do something like this on a regular-ish basis, probably once a quarter. We did our July giveaway. That giveaway was a shit ton of work. We did it with a bunch of partners. We did all the marketing stuff for all the marketing teams. It was really hard. And then we had to follow up with it and make sure everything shipped. Everyone got their stuff. We had to coordinate. It was insane. It was great, but it was a lot of work. This is way easier. And I'm happy that we're getting a really strong impact with less work.
We need to talk about some potential outcomes of this, because I'd be happy to do like somebody chart, like a.
We've also asked people if they
like a
want, if they could
harvest-
buy it, by the way.
No, but I'm talking about like a harvest photo. Like if
Oh.
somebody like wants to win,
We could do another thing.
if you could do the thing where
Yep.
you like win like a, with your deer.
Mhm.
I don't care if it's a doe. I don't care if it's a spike, fork,
Mhm.
whatever it is.
You want to use one of your commissions?
Dude, I want to draw. I'm a person who draws. Who
But
just
you've done a lot of
teaches.
commissioned artwork. So, like, yes.
As long as it's not your dog. No offense, Tyler. I've drawn a lot of dogs, and I will draw your dog. I will draw
But
your dog, and I'll do
antlers
it.
they really do it for
I
dogs.
like antlers.
You can put antlers on a dog. That might be a fun way
If
to
it was
commission
a dog with
you put antlers on Eddie.
I would draw it any day of the
You
week.
put antlers on Eddie. That might be a really fun drawing.
I'll tell you this.
It's about as
I've
close to AI as you
studied
need to
drawing
get.
for a long time. I'm pretty decent at drawing. If you got something you want drawn, I'll draw it for you.
There you go.
Just don't ask me to draw 13 dogs.
Our next giveaway will be a commissioned piece from Derek. We'll talk about
I'd
that.
I'd
We'll
love to
figure
do
it out,
that.
but
I'd
could
love
be
to do
fun.
that for a listener. That'd be incredible.
Derek also does antler repair. So, man of many talents. Drawing,
Just
antler
artistic.
repair.
They're,
and,
they're just artistic.
big
Anything
bucks.
visual, basically.
Yeah.
It's don't make it seem so broad. It's not. It's not.
Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for the love and attention to the podcast stuff and the giveaway. And truly, like, how fun to win this stuff. Like, I think the reward is worth what we're asking for. It's not a ton. And why not, right? I can't sell the damn bow. Bear gave it to me. Like, so the best thing I can do is to give it to someone else to enjoy. And that's what we're going to do. So, that's all I have for tonight. I think that's
Good luck out
decent
there.
Rut
Make your
Report.
shot count. Pick a spot.
Never
and
pass
make
on
sure-
what makes you happy.
If it got you going, it deserves it.
Yep.
Like that's for you.
Yep.
Make it happen.
Yeah, your mom with the crossbow on the 5 point, like, freaking sweet.
Dude,
She was jacked.
she killed it. Like 25 yards. Amazing.
It's awesome.
I'm so pumped. That's what I love to hear. Those are the texts I love to hear.
Yes. Joel with his deer. We'll try to get Joel in here to hear his story. Joel's a really good friend of mine. If you guys haven't picked that up for the long time listeners, he's been on here a bunch before. He's here for the deer episode for gun
He's
deer.
here for every
He's-
archery shoot.
He comes to our trade show. He comes to our archery shoot.
I
he
bump
comes
into
to-
Joel
yeah.
even when I don't want to bump into Joel.
I really don't want to hunt over there. I think that's Derek's spot. I'm like, it ain't Derek's spot. You can hunt over there.
Exactly. Then none of them are
Yeah.
my spot.
So, all right, guys, gals, have a good week. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already joined our giveaway, go do that. And good luck in the deer woods.